Welcome. You have reached review time with Imperia. Today we're going to review Snowfall Season 3, Episode 6. Let's get into it. So, of course, last week, episodes, this week's Episode 6 is picking right back up off of last week's episode. Gustavo, he linked up with his brother and he wants to relocate his family to a house that he purchased and renovated. However, they got some problems with some people that basically said if they try to leave, it's going to be some issues. So that's something that Gustavo is going to have to address. When it comes to Reed, aka Teddy McDonald, Reed Thompson, he finally got the club for the Colombian, and he has his girlfriend that's part of the CIA that's undercover with him show up to the venue, the club, and she's playing along like she's just his girlfriend, not knowing she's a CIA. So she sniffs some cocaine, and the Colombian guy that has the cocaine, he's really unhinged. You know, he's a snake in the grass, and he really doing whatever he want to do. And you know, Reed's been patient with him because he delivers the cocaine. So Reed's been patient, but you can see that's going to wear thin because the dude is unhinged. So when Reed went to the bathroom, the Colombian guy, he tried to hit on Reed's girlfriend and told her, let's have sex and Reed could watch and stuff like that. And so he gave her his number, told her, you know, she should think about it. Reed came out of the bathroom pretty much from there, and he already knew that that dude's a slime ball, that he hit on her. And she said that he could watch, and Reed was like, I'm with it if you is. So, you know, she's not into that really. And they start dancing, and then, you know, one thing leads to another. Meanwhile, she meets up, because she is a CIA agent, with the undercover DEA agent that went missing, the girl that Gustavo killed, and that Reed and Gustavo disintegrated and buried to bones somewhere. They everybody knows she's missing, so her contact agent told her to be careful. He sat with the girl, a CIA agent, and pretty much was like, you know, she's missing, I think she's dead. And then he gave the tape on Reed, because he already know that's who her contact was. And she's like, he got something to do with it. He doesn't know that she already linked with Reed. So she came back, told Reed about it. Reed came clean and told her what it was. He didn't give her a play-by-play detail, but he pretty much told her like she's out of here or whatever. And so then you get on to Avi, and Avi still owes Franklin his money. Franklin approaches him and pretty much bogarted him and pulled out the guns on him and told Avi, like, you need to get your money, give me my money, and you playing me, you know, like I'm a little kid. And it was kind of like, on one hand you could look at it like Franklin's growing up, he's making a statement, but on the other hand, like, he's doing too much in a sense. But nevertheless, he want Alvy to find information on Reed or whatever. So she's trying to put the pieces together, and so he did his research. He's reading books on people who infiltrated with the CIA and informants and stuff like that. So he's reading up, trying to be smarter and not be in the dark. because Franklin's mom and dad pretty much is telling him like, yo, once they don't need you no more, they gonna get rid of you or whatever. And yeah, you bringing in drugs for them and selling it. They making bread, you making bread, but pretty much this could go to crap at any given time. So you making a lot of money, you need to start setting yourself up as such. So it's interesting that this story is too. If you listen, I keep saying this in all my videos. If you go YouTube Freeway Ricky Ross videos and listen to his story, this is exactly this. Not play by play, not 100%, but at least about 90% is his story. That this is all playing out, and I know he's just frustrated just watching this, and he don't get no credit for nothing. They did him dirty with that or whatever, because they're gonna have to switch this up somehow, because this seems like it's falling step by step into everything that he actually went through. So nevertheless, the cop that's the neighbor that's got a hard on for Franklin, he's want to find out where Franklin lives, because he knows he doesn't live with his mom and them, and he lives out in the outer skirts. So when on his way trying to stalk Franklin, he got pulled over by the cops, and they treated him like the average person or whatever, and forced him out of cop, put a gun to his head. And now this is having him reflect why he became a cop, so he could make a difference and change. And here he is, a cop, and the same thing still happened to him. So you can see something start to play out where he's gonna have a change of heart on going after Franklin, and somehow he gonna be linked to either helping Franklin or like he gonna switch it up. You can see it coming, because he's second guessing himself, like these cops ain't all good out here. So meanwhile, his daughter is supposed to go to Spelman, and it's supposed to be this big thing, and I can already see something's great happen, because it's like, yo, she got jumped, and then she's supposed to go off to school, but she still won't go to one last party. I'm like, get going, forget the party. Nevertheless, he tells her go ahead and go, and she was already sniffing cocaine a couple episodes ago, so that was like back in the 80s. That was a party drug, 80s and 70s, a party drug, sniffing cocaine. But she gets to this party, and she feeling herself, this dude is influencing her, and he influenced her, say, yo, you ready to roll out, pretty much. And then they see this guy, he's basically, instead of sniffing cocaine, he's smoking crack. And so the dude was like, come on, let's do it. She was like, let's go get some weed. And he was like, nah, let's just do it. Let's do this. And he influenced her. And that's the worst type of people to be around. He influenced her. And you see her, Gary, smoke some crack. So you already know where that's headed to. She, Gary, start tripping and be a crackhead and stuff like that. So, and you can see Franklin gonna get involved somehow, because he really felt for her. But nevertheless, that's what happened. That Franklin is doing his research on Reed, trying to find out all the information he could get. One thing, Franklin is getting sloppy. Now, the Uncle Jerome got Jerome Jams, and he's basically in the stereo business, and he wants to go legit. I got this stereo system. This is what I like to do. I don't want to deal with that stuff no more. I want to go legit. But Franklin needs him, because he can't trust too many people, so he could trust his uncle. So he needs his uncle with him, and he told his uncle, come on, just until I finally get things the way I need it, just hang on with me for a while. Now you see that's going to be a problem. You already know that's going to be a problem, because he's not going to get out in time, and it's going to fall back. So now they come to the uncle, telling the uncle, yo, can we stash some of the product in your store? Now that's not good, because they just raided his house. Now they can raid his store. Franklin like, nah, they ain't gonna do that, because it's too much heat on them. They ain't gonna do another raid. Why wouldn't they? So the writing in this is kind of like, it's not smart at all. It's too many rash decisions being made. You can't go smart on so many moves and then the little dumb stuff you make rash decisions. Like, come on, y'all supposed to have you got millions of dollars, and this is the '80s. You got millions of dollars, and things were a little bit easier to make moves or whatever. So, you're not supposed to be. You're supposed to be. You got too much money to have to. Too much money to have to whatchamacallit, put it in your uncle's shop, put the product in your uncle's shop, when you know that's his business, and if they do come in and raid it, everything's blown up and gone or whatever. So this is also another thing that they took from Freeway Ricky Ross is, if you see in the watching these episodes, Franklin drives around in like an old regular like Cadillac, the Seville, DeVille, one of them type cars, and he got millions. So somebody would think he would be living a life, Benz, even back then, or Lamborghini, because he got the money to do so. But how he stayed underneath the radar is because he's driving around in an old time car where somebody looked at him like, man, that joker ain't got no money. They not worried about him, not knowing that he killing them, and he got tons of money. So that's one way how he was able to maneuver. But it's just that you can see things. Franklin is getting reckless. So overall, it's a good episode. I told you I'm gonna start reviewing every episode after that. So I'll be tuning into next week. Subscribe and like, share the video, comment if you've seen the episode, how you felt about it. Think I'm right. Franklin is tripping. Till next time.